Hey guys, Game Wars 6 here, and back with another video. As you can see, this is what I like to call Naruto, the Ultimate Harem. If you guys don't know, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Naruto, Naruto has this one jutsu. It's called the Sexy Jutsu. Naruto essentially either transforms himself or transforms shadow clones. When he transforms shadow clones, it's called the Harem Jutsu or the Sexy Harem Jutsu. But he transforms himself into an attractive female with some of his physical features like his whiskers and his eyes, and generally when he does this he has two ponytails. The first time he used this was in the very first episode. He also used it in the second episode. He debuted the Harem Jutsu in the second episode because in the first episode he learned the multi-shadow clone jutsu. Obviously that is an iconic moment in which Naruto makes 1000 shadow clones to clap Mizuki's cheeks with ease, which is sad for Mizuki's sake because he's a chunin and he's getting shook because a dude who hasn't even graduated to become a genin just makes 1000 shadow clones. Like that must suck. Because I know some people in the series who aren't chunin wouldn't just automatically get scared and get clapped by 1000 shadow clones. One primary example would be Shikamaru, Sasuke. I would mention Tamari, Kankuro, and Gaara, but I don't think that's fair because it's clear in the series that they aren't Genin level. And in fact, during the 2.5 years of training, Tamari and Kankuro both become Jonin. Gaara becomes a Kazekage. And Baki refers to their team as the most powerful team that the Sand has to offer, the most powerful shinobi, so I don't think it's fair to refer to them as Genin, just because by rank they're Genin. They're above Genin. They broke the record by 4 hours to beat the Force to death. And what's more impressive about it is Gaara did that unscathed. Prior to fighting Lee, Gaara has never been hit. And then even with Lee, Gaara never bleeded. Gaara bled when he got hit by Sasuke Chidori. I don't remember who the guy is, but I was watching this guy who was debunking Tsuakage Incest video talking about how like Sasuke would wipe Neji because of curse mark and all that. And he mentioned that like in actual like life, sand is weak against lightning. So Sasuke's Chidori had an elemental advantage because lightning versus sand, which makes sense because, like, for example, if you guys watch Boruto Shiki's Iron Sand, Boruto and Sarada figured out that the weakness to it is lightning. You need a powerful enough lightning style, and Boruto had to use his ninja tool to pull out Kakashi's purple lightning. That's when Naruto figured out that Boruto was cheating during that. I know I'm gone from Naruto to Boruto. Boruto continues off of the series, so it's all one thing. It's all one story. But yeah, what surprises me about that is it took Naruto seeing another person, the jutsu of someone he knows, for him to figure out that Boruto was cheating. When honestly he should have figured it out a lot sooner, especially when. Actually, no, never mind. I was about to say the Boruto Shadow Clone situation against Shikadai would be an obvious sign, but now that I think of it, it should be, because how does Boruto make a bunch of Shadow Clones without actually doing the hand sign? Like, if I recall that scene, Boruto doesn't actually do this hand sign to make Shadow Clones. And it's not like he had Shadow Clones on it, it's an open arena. If he already had Shadow Clones, like, they would be seen. Unless they all soon use some kind of like transparency jutsu like Jiraiya, but Boruto doesn't have that, so now that I'm thinking about it, how does anyone think that Boruto can just make shadow clones without doing the hand sign for the jutsu? When most jutsu involve using hand signs are the fundamental parts of a jutsu. In one of the Naruto Shippuden endings, Kakashi and Naruto go over the 12 basic hand signs for most jutsu. There are some exceptions, like Shikamaru's Shadow Style and Ino's Mind Transfer and Mind Transmission. And then the Akamichi Clan's jutsu. In fact, sometimes Choji doesn't need hand signs, like expand himself. Like yeah. So I don't get how anyone watching, and it could just be me misremembering or not remembering that Boruto did physically do the hand sign. He used this ninja tool to make the shadow clones, but he didn't. Maybe he did do the hand sign to make it look like he actually was like doing the shadow clone jutsu, but to my recollection, that didn't happen. And if I'm correct, then I don't know how anyone doesn't see that coming. So for the first part of the first test, obviously Boruto was going to use his tool, but Sarada and Mitsuki stepped in, so he didn't have to. During the second one, Boruto used a massive water style to fend off the team of I think it was they're from the hidden Mist Village that attacked. Which, by the way, I don't know why Sarada and Mitsuki thought that Boruto with 4 shadow clones could fend off an entire team by himself. I'm sure Boruto mentioned the idea, but I don't know why Sarada and Mitsuki thought that he could just do that. That they thought that numbers alone would. I don't know why Sarada or Mitsuki didn't just step back and help out. I really don't get the logic there. Secondly, let's see. I'm trying to remember any other signs that Boruto cheated. The Shuriken thing against the one Cloud dude, I don't even remember the guy's name because he's irrelevant. The one who like blows bubbles that explode. Yeah, that guy. He's basically irrelevant. I don't remember how that went. I mean, well, no, I know that Boruto used like his ninja tool to like do throw shuriken so he can like hit the bubble that the dude was popping, and therefore the explosion hits him. Boom. Which I guess no one can just assume that's cheating. But if they saw a random green shuriken, if they saw the green shuriken, I would be at least somewhat suspicious, because why would anyone just expect randomly colored shuriken and other ninja tools to just pop out of nowhere, when throughout the entirety of the series they've used the same type of tools that look the same? They don't have special colors, they're not customized color wise, at least. Like I don't get it. So yeah, but that's all going completely off the topic of Naruto and the sexy jutsu. So I've already given a basic explanation in my opinions regarding Boruto cheating during the Chunin exams, which if you haven't seen Boruto or Naruto, you probably shouldn't be watching my Naruto related videos, because I will probably be talking about Naruto related content. So I mean, you can watch the speed paint, but just mute it so you don't have to hear the spoilers. That works as well. So yeah, so I guess let's just talk about the sexy jutsu. So I think the jutsu it's the first time I've seen any technique like it in any anime in general. I haven't seen one where a male character uses female assets to seduce the enemy or their opponent. Obviously, this doesn't work on everyone. And I do remember a scene in Shippuden, in which they go back to when Naruto's a kid before he graduated, in which he encounters a group of shinobi who are trying to get a document that has secrets of the leaf. And Naruto tries to use the sexy jutsu on them, but then they take off their mask and reveal that they're both women. Therefore, the jutsu is useless on them, and then Iruka gets Naruto out of there. So I mean, yeah, if you guys want me to talk more about it, I'll do so in the next video. Take care.